The alley smelled of rust and rain. A gun pressed into the back of my skull. My wife's brother was breathing fast, too fast. His hand shook when he shoved the divorce papers into mine. His eyes told me everything. Fear disguised as rage. Adrenaline hiding the coward underneath. "You have 3 seconds," he said. The barrel dug deeper. I almost laughed. A red dot blinked across his forehead, steady, unhurried. My sniper, waiting for my signal. "I only need 1 second," I whispered. His bladder broke before his will did. Warm liquid darkened his jeans. The tremor in his hand spread to his voice, to his entire frame. I didn't sign. Not then, not ever. But the ambush was only the beginning. It started with whispers. Rumors I dismissed at first. A late text. A wrong turn of phrase. A sudden silence when I entered the room. She was colder now, my wife. Eyes elsewhere, smile thinner, touch absent. I told myself I was imagining it, that deployments, distance, fatigue had bent her. But betrayal leaves fingerprints on the smallest things. A perfume too strong for an evening spent alone. Laughter spilling through a half-closed door, quickly strangled when I appeared. And her brother, with a gun in that alley, forcing divorce like it was a job, like someone had ordered him to. Pieces fell, slow, deliberate. She wasn't just done with me, she was already gone. With someone else. The shame burned colder than the gun pressed to my head. I didn't rage, I didn't accuse. I observed. Phone records first, numbers dialed late at night. Same one, repeated, saved under a woman's name. Too neat. I traced the calls. Different city, familiar address. Then bank statements, withdrawals timed with her visits to her mother. A pattern emerged. Too clean to be coincidence. I had the DNA test done quietly. Our son, 10 years old. His laugh always felt like mine. His eyes too. But the results came back in black and white. Not mine. The silence inside me deepened. Not grief, not even fury. Just a narrowing of focus, like a scope aligning with a target. She thought distance made me blind. She never understood that distance sharpens vision. I kept playing the husband, smiling at dinners, driving her to appointments, pretending. While beneath the surface, I charted every lie. She had no idea the walls were already closing in. The envelope was thin, final. I placed it on the table between us. She was drinking coffee, phone face down like always. "What's this?" she asked. "Read it." Her hands trembled before her voice did. She opened it. Lines of genetic truth screamed louder than any argument. Her eyes lifted to mine, wide, wet, desperate. "It's not what you think," she said. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. She folded in on herself. Words spilled, denials, excuses, apologies, all of them meaningless. The silence from me was worse than shouting, worse than violence. It was judgment. It was a verdict already decided. She broke in front of me. I stayed perfectly still. I didn't yell. I didn't hit. I slid the divorce papers across the table. Same ones her brother had forced on me in that alley. This time, my hand was steady. "Sign," I said. Her lips trembled. "Please, sign." I watched her collapse, pen scratching against paper, tears falling onto the ink. The sound of her signature was the cleanest cut I'd ever heard. I gathered the papers. Calm, controlled, absolute. She looked at me like a drowning woman begging for air. I left her there to suffocate in her own lies. Freedom felt colder than I expected. Not relief, clarity. I understood now. Betrayal doesn't scream. It whispers. It erodes slowly until the foundation is gone, and all that's left is rot. I hadn't lost her. She was never mine to begin with. What I lost was the illusion. and illusions deserve to die. I didn't keep the papers, didn't frame them or burn them. I left them on the table for her, like a mirror she couldn't turn away from. I walked out. No backward glance. The silence followed me into the night, sharper than a blade, cleaner than revenge. And for the first time, I felt nothing at all.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.